Greetings, yogis. Welcome back to another active, healing, holistic practice with yours truly. Elizabeth Scala here, your host from Living Sublimely Well. Today we're going to move through a Qigong set, Qigong style of activity. We're only going to be standing, so you likely won't need any of your yoga props today, unless you find a way to use them. I am not your medical professional. I cannot see you through the screen. So if you have any restrictions placed upon you by a medical provider, listen to those first and foremost. As with every class that I facilitate, honor your body. Listen to your individual needs. Be with the physical self in this moment. That is the beauty of Qigong and yoga practice. It is about the now. It is about being curious, staying open to whatever evolves in the moment. So that is why it's so important to breathe, to be aware of the physical body, and to feel the sensations as we go through the movements so that you can make adjustments as needed. So get yourself to a standing posture, get yourself to a curious mind, get yourself to a beginner attitude. Let's begin with our feet hip-width distance apart. A slight gentle bend in those knees, nothing serious, but just careful not to lock the knees. Tucking the tail, so sliding the tail down towards the ground. Lifting the collarbone, relaxing the shoulders, and then tucking the chin ever so slightly so the crown of the head lifts to the sky. Take one palm, place it just below the navel, and the other palm right on top of that, if that's accessible for you. We're going to begin with checking in with the physical body. And we'll do that through checking in with the breath. Breathing in and out of the nose, if that is available to you in this moment. Gently resting the eyes or taking a soft gaze to the end of the nose. You have arrived to the practice. Notice the body. Touch base with the mind. Tap into the spirit. This practice is about healing body, mind, and spirit. Be with the breath. Gently beginning to invite gentle movements. Let's drop the hands. Inhaling the shoulders up. Exhale, sliding them down. You might bend the knees as well. Inhaling the shoulders up. Exhaling down, dipping at the knees. Inhaling up. Exhaling down, making the shoulder circles as large or as small as you are comfortable with at this current moment. They may grow over the time that we are rolling those shoulders up and exhaling, sliding them down. Beautiful. Keep breathing, partnering the breath with the movements. When you get to the bottom, going the opposite direction, inhaling those shoulders up and forwards, exhaling them down. Inhaling up and forwards, exhaling down. Big breaths in and out of the nose, cleansing breath, breathing in new life force, exhaling tension and stress, breathing in peace, exhaling anxiety. Keep breathing, keep moving. Lovely. Wonderful. Let's shake that out, giving a shake with one arm, a shake with the other, shaking from the shoulders, shoulders lifting up and down, shaking with our elbows. The whole arm shakes, getting that stagnant energy out in any which way that you like. Wonderful. Let's take the arms in front of the body and start rocking and swaying side to side. The toe may twist and the heel may lift, dangling those arms out in front, letting them sway, a moving meditation. Continuing to breathe, deep belly breaths in and out of the nose. Perhaps tilting the head as the arms sway, finding whatever natural rhythm feels best for you in this moment of practice. You're doing great, yogis. Seeing if you can let go. Just letting those arms swing and hang. Releasing the shoulders. Letting tension slide out of the back. Even feeling those hips elongate as you move one side to the other. Rocking a bit here. Perhaps keeping the head center and letting the head tilt side to side. Fantastic. Really deeply bending into this now. Letting the knees bend as the arms swing through. Meditating with movement. Keep breathing. The healing is happening. Already feeling a lift in the energy. A smile across the face. Lovely. If you love this movement, you can stay right here. Otherwise, we're going to go front to back. So having the back elongated, the spine sort of flat back, gazing down towards the floor, continuing to bend at those knees, swinging the arm one forward and then the other. Warming those shoulders, breathing deeply into the belly. Beautiful. Releasing what no longer serves. Inviting healing energy to the body, mind, and spirit. Excellent. Taking the hands up overhead, big circles with the hands. Bending at the knees, circling up and overhead. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Wonderful. You're doing beautiful. You are beautiful. Saying to the self, I am a beautiful being. Excellent. All right. Let's shake out those arms again. Shaking from the shoulders, shaking from those elbows, flopping at the wrists. Let's open and close at the elbows so both arms extend long. If you have any limitations, do the best you can. Keep bending at those knees. Feeling fabulous. Wonderful. Oh, just loving the Qigong energy today. All right, taking this movement to the wrists, flopping up and down. Perhaps swaying a bit side to side, bringing the full body to one foot and then the other, even working on balance here. Great, taking those wrists side to side. Many folks do lots of computer work, lots of typing and clicking. Release that stagnant energy in the wrists. Excellent. And circle with the wrists. Big circles at the wrists in one direction. And then making those circles in the opposite direction, circling those hands, moving those wrists, releasing tension, opening and closing those fingers very wide, bright smiles across the fingertips, lovely rainbows of energy. Excellent. Taking our hands, swinging forwards and back, my ski pole style, bending the knees through the swing, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. So here we go. Ha, 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 ha. Last one. Ha. All right. Feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart, keeping those bend in the knees, circling at the waist. Making big circles, moving that spine in all different directions. As the yogis from India share, we are youthful as the spine is flexible. Wonderful job. Other direction, taking those hip circles the opposite way. Keep breathing. The breath is life. Breathing in and out of the nose. Fabulous. Excellent. Coming to stillness. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. You can obviously stay just as you are. Feet are hip width distance apart, keeping that slight bend in the knee. We're going to bend down with a rounded back. Take the hands to the thighs and then roll up through a rounded back. So bend down, chest leads. Round up through the spine. Bend down, leading with the chest. The head drops. Roll up through the spine. Excellent job. No matter what you look like, if it's not perfect, you're confused by the activity, as long as you keep moving, you're doing something. So round up through the spine. The hands come to the thighs. Dip the chest. Round through the spine. And dip through the chest. Excellent job, everybody. Great job. All right, coming to stillness. Let's go ahead and shake that out. Shake out the sillies. All right. Let's swing the leg. So leg swings forward and back. You can keep your hands on your hips if that's more stable. You can find a wall or a chair to grab onto. Or as I like to do, swing opposite arm with opposite leg forwards. Release that hip, release the lower back. The magic is in the movement. Beautiful work. Excellent job. Keep swinging and keep breathing. Now taking this swing from side to side with the leg. So crossing that leg in front of us. Again, hands can come to the hips if that's more stable for you. Or as I said, helping me balance is moving those arms side to side. Find that focal point, that drishti to stare at, helps you keep your balance. Wonderful. And then kick that foot as if kicking water off the foot, bending at the knee, opening and closing the knee joint. Really being intentional with the movement. Lovely. Other leg, swinging the leg. Breathing in the nose. Either exhaling through the mouth with a sigh or through the nose. Yogi's choice. Sometimes it's nice to just let that sound out. Release what no longer serves us. Invite that healing energy in. Wonderful. Moving that leg now side to side. Finding a focal point, something to gaze upon to keep that balance. Or again, grabbing on a wall or a chair, couch, table, banister, anything you can locate to hold. Lovely. Now, kick that foot, bending the knee. You're doing great. All right, to do a bit of balance, standing both feet shoulder width distance apart, slight bend in those knees, lifting up one foot, kicking out. And then we'll go the other way, lifting the other foot, kicking out. Excellent. All right. Shake out the legs. Really shake the whole body, shaking those hips. Emotions are stored at the waistline, getting all of that stale stuff out of the body. Beautiful. We'll close up the active part before we stand and breathe again, and to wrap up with some tapping. So take the hands, making a C curve with the palm, tapping down the leg, up the inside of the leg, tapping down the front of the leg, up the back of the leg, tap down the outside of the leg, up the inside of the leg, tap down the front of the leg, up the back of the leg. Knock around those hips, across the waist, to the other hip, down the outside of the leg, up the inside of the leg, down the front of the leg, up the back of the leg, down the outside, up that inside, down the front, and up the back. Knocking on those hips, taking the tapping to the low back, wherever you can reach in the low back. Coming around the front again, tapping around the belly, coming up to the collarbone, down the inside of the arm, up the outside of the arm, down the front of the arm, up the back of the arm, inside of the arm, outside, front, and back, around the shoulder, across that collarbone, to the other arm, down the inside, up the outside, down the front, up the back, down the inside, up the outside. Just as long as you're tapping, you're doing great. Around that shoulder, across that collarbone. Now taking the fingertips and gently massaging the forehead, the temples, the jaw, around the ears, anywhere that needs some massaging, the back of the neck, the back of the head. Tap, tap, tap. Gentle and easy with those fingers. All right, let's stand feet hip width distance apart, slight bend in those knees, tuck the tail, relax the shoulders while lifting the collarbone. Let's take one palm, rest it below the navel, the other palm just above that. Breathing deeply into the belly. Noticing the body now, feeling any sensation, tapping into body, mind, spirit. Awareness of the physical, the emotional, and energetic. Let's close with a moving meditation. Dropping those hands, inhaling all of the good stuff, the energy from all around, and then flat palms, bringing that energy down, grounding it into the physical body. Inhaling to self, so exhaling to share with others. Inhaling, lifting up, taking all of that good stuff from sweet Mother Nature. Exhaling the hands down, grounding the positive to the physical body. Inhaling to self, exhaling to share. Inhaling all the juiciness of the universe. Exhale, bringing that down to the body. Inhaling it to self so that we can exhale and share. One more time. Inhaling, lifting, grasping onto that peace and joy. Exhaling all of the light-hearted energy to self. Inhaling to love oneself. And exhaling to share with others throughout the world. All right, yogis, it has been a joy, a blessing, an honor, a pleasure, a beautiful day to share yoga, to share Qigong, to share these practices with you. If you'd like to join us, this is our yoga studio here you see behind me. We do have in-person classes in Maryland. I will put the link to that so you can register online. I also am taking private clients for virtual, so we can use Zoom to see each other, and I can coach you through stretching and breathing and meditation. Or you can also come to the yoga studio as a private client. So thank you everyone for being here. Continue to be well and live sublimely well. Thanks all.